Hello, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me today here on the Reading Angels channel. Today we're going to be reading. We just finished our series on Moses, and that was a three-part series of the children of Israel, starting with the birth of Moses on through Moses overlooking and getting a glimpse of the promised land. Now, in between, Moses has now died, and God has assigned Joshua to take Moses' place. So that's where we're starting today. So we're reading from the Candle Bible for kids, and our story is Joshua destroys Jericho. At last the Israelites, one more thought here. If you'd like to receive the coloring pages each week that correspond with these Bible stories, so if you want to color along with me, then click the link and sign up, and I'll email you the coloring pages along with the video each week. Okay, our story is Joshua destroys Jericho. At last the Israelites came to the river Jordan. On the other side lay the land God had promised them, the land of Canaan. But they had one more problem: how to cross the river. So here is a picture of a river, and on one side was where the children of Israel were, and then on the other side was the land of Canaan, and they had to figure out how to cross over to enter into the land. God told the priests to walk into the water carrying the holy box containing God's laws. When they did so, God made a dry path. All the people followed. Then the waters of the river flooded back again. Now the Israelites were in the promised land, and they had a new leader, Joshua. So here is a picture of the priest holding the Ark of the Covenant, and when they walked into the water pulled back, similar to when they came out of Egypt, when they crossed through the Red Sea. It dried up for them. Wow. The first place they came to was the great city of Jericho. It had huge, thick walls, mighty gates, and guards posted everywhere. The Israelites set up camp outside the walls of Jericho. So here's a picture of two guards setting up camp outside the walls of Jericho. Then God told Joshua how to capture Jericho. For 6 days, march the people around the city. On the 7th day, march around it 7 times. Then the priests must blow a loud blast on their trumpets, and everybody must shout. If you do all this, the walls of Jericho will fall, and the city will be yours. So the Israelites did as God had instructed. And here is a picture. The children of Israel are following God's plan in order to capture Jericho. On the seventh day, they marched around the great walls of Jericho 7 times, following the priests and the holy box. The seventh day, the priests blew their trumpets, and the Israelites shouted at the top of their voices. So here is a picture of the priests here leading the way, and the children of Israel following behind, obeying God's instructions, blowing the trumpet, and marching around as God had instructed them to do, shouting at the top of their voices. Down crashed the walls of Jericho as God had promised. Soon the Israelites had captured the whole city. This was just the first of Joshua's many victories in Canaan. With Joshua leading them, the Israelites gradually took over the promised land. This is a picture of the Israelites, or an Israelite here, and here are the stones crashing down as God delivers them and gives them the promised land. And this is taken from Joshua chapter 1 through 6. So next week, we're going to be reading the story of Samson, called Samson the Strong. So thank you, boys and girls, for reading with me today, and I look forward to reading to you next week. So have a blessed day in Jesus' name.